Hello everybody, my name is Connor and I am here with Purple Luffy versus Red Yellow Sabo. This game is really ridiculous. We played a couple of games and this game I wanted to post because it was just really kind of a funny one. So let's go over it. Red Yellow Sabo swinging with the Zoro rush and swinging 6, and we end up taking, just not really wanting to get rid of a lot of our counter early, and for the most part feeling okay. We're gonna go ahead, swing 5 into the rush Zoro, and they end up countering out for that, which is fine by me, and we drop Juro, the searcher, Zoro, searching, try saying that 5 times fast, searching the top of our deck for a Straw Hat Crew, and you know me, the Sanji simp is gonna take the Sanji, taking the Sanji, and we are gonna go ahead and pass turn after that. My opponent did play the Nami. If you're unfamiliar with that Nami right there, it is the attach a rested Dawn to any character Nami. Very good in this Red Yellow Sabo deck. Red Yellow Sabo, another one of those leaders that I really enjoy playing. Haven't really looked at him much lately, but he's a really cool leader. He's very fun. But this is not fun. My opponent goes ahead and swings 7. I know that he's gonna put that into his life, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to take what I want to do. I haven't really had the opportunity to ramp yet, but I do end up taking, and we get a gum gavel, I think is what that is called. Holy moly, my brain just died. Which gives us a active Dawn, which is, it's nice. So Zoro goes into life, giving, I think that's another, is that another rush Zoro? I can't tell, the glare is so bad. And yeah, and as another rush Zoro, that was something I didn't expect. The playing down the rush Zoro and using Sabo ability to buff the rush Zoro, I was like, for the love of God, please stop. We are able to counter out of both of them, and we get Magellan, which is really not what we need at this point. We need a lifeline. We are struggling here. And yeah, it's kind of just, I can't clear that Sanji, or that Zoro on his board, but I can drop one of our Luffy Taros, minusing a Dawn, playing out the Sangoro. I'm gonna hopefully keep it alive, and trying to decide if I want to swing, and I decide to pass. I don't want to give him the other rush Zoro because my hand size is getting low. I don't want him to do a similar thing to what he just did, so I say, okay, I'm gonna try and establish a bit of a board, try and recover, and yeah, so then he plays down 2 more Namis, and we're both laughing at this point, but oh my god, my hand is abysmal. Attaching the rested Dawn to Zoro, and then playing down the promo Sabo there that lets you draw if you have less cards in your hand, I believe. So we end up taking the Zoro hit. I don't know why I always confuse them. He ends up buffing that one and putting another one into his life. Look at that, his life is going off the playmat here, and swinging 7, and yeah, we get another Magellan. I love Magellan, but god, I hated seeing Magellans. Like, sometimes Magellan is literally the worst card you could see. And yeah, so we get the blocker law off of the top of our deck, which, I mean, a blocker is a blocker, so that is nice, but we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna try and whittle down some life. We swing 5, getting the Zoro, and we get a 2k. Great. This is lovely. I'm thinking, do I want to play another Luffy Taro? There's not really an option of something I can play out with it. And then with our Zoro Juro that we had, how do we want to do this? I'm trying to figure out the best course of action. I just poked 6. Ideally, I'd love them to get into the range that I can law them, but I don't think that it's very possible. We end up swinging 9, so chunking their health this turn, getting them all the way down to 2 life from the 6 they were at, I think. Yeah, the layout's not going to show 6, guys. I'm not... It's... Yeah. and then just sorting my Dawn, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to rush the Frenosuke? Do I want to be a little silly guy and rush the Frenosuke? And I do, I always do. And I remember saying, I was like, this could kill me here. Rush Frenosuke, we end up getting another hit, so down to 1 life, took so many life that turn, and it's not every day you get to actually see someone rush Frenosuke. So yeah, that was an interesting feeling, but he ends up putting a Dawn on the Sabo, hoping to draw some cards, but I actually put too many cards in his hand. So he searcher Nami's looking for a Straw Hat Crew or type card, ends up whiffing, which, not gonna lie, I personally was thrilled. A little, it's never fun to whiff, but I'm struggling. I mean, I do have a impressive board now, but I think this could be summarized by I rushed for Frenosuke, but my opponent did have to go and get his prizing, so I'll cut to when he comes back. Alright, he is back and resuming his turn. Let's see, sorting out his Dawn, trying to figure out what he wants to do. I'm hoping he doesn't start swinging with the Namis, but he ends up tapping 5 to play the Rush Ace, which is, I don't know why I wasn't expecting the Rush Ace, but I wasn't. Using 1 of the Namis, 2 of the Namis. He swings the 8 into Luffy Taro, and I give him the Law for counter. I want to keep Luffy Taro up. He's running out of cards in his hand, and I want Luffy Taro. I want as many bodies on board as I can get because I need to go for the win here. He ends up tapping, I believe that was like 3 non. There we go. I can count, and playing the Rush Zoro. Putting the Ace back in his life, giving that Rush Zoro an extra 2k, making it a 7k attack. And depending on what he wants to go for, he ends up actually swinging with the promo Sabo, and I do let the Zoro Juro go, unfortunately. Swinging the 7 into Sangoro. I want card draw. Look at my hand. It's Brick City. I would like card draw. Hopefully, my thought is hopefully at this point, next turn I can just get the kill, but they go ahead and swing into Sangoro, and I counter out, losing the last of our counter. And with the board we have, and the 10 Dawn we're at, I am hoping we can go for game here. So we end up just swinging a 6 just to draw. We get a 0 cost, and that kind of right there, taking the 6 hit, I'm like, oh, okay. Swinging with Frenosuke, and then we just end up loading the rest onto the Luffy Taro there. And yeah, they are crazy bricked up. 3 Rush Aces. That's crazy. So yeah, there I am showing them. Yeah, me too, bro, me too. We were both talking about how weird of a game that was, and yeah, it was fun. In the tournament, he smoked me. He smoked me absolutely. But I wanted to show this game because I just thought it was really funny. But yeah, so this is probably potentially one of our last OP08.5 matches. Next week's videos are either going to be Sim, if I can get my cards together in time, we'll do 9. Or we're going to be just missing some videos next week. Maybe I'll do more Union Arena, which I know you guys don't really like, but I like Union Arena. So, yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. Just kind of in the 09 waiting room. We will be playing Purple Luffy, and we will be playing Buggy. I want to play Buggy very much. I love Buggy. He's a dumb idiot just like me. And yeah, we'll probably eventually end up on Shanks, but we're going to start with Buggy as far as 09 leaders. So yeah, that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. Helps me out more than you could ever know. Go ahead and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day.